I'm gonna start out with this one, Roy.
What is it?
It's a patriotic lure. It's a prototype, a new one that he's made. Let me have some the other day. He told me he wanted me to field test it. So I told him the very first chance I get, Roy, I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna do it. So let's see what we can do.
And we'll try to put a few still pictures of those out here. Looks good.
Yeah.
Looks real good. What size is that?
This right here is a 1/4 ounce jig, and this, I believe he said it was a 5-inch.
Looks real good.
And I'm gonna be using this custom rod that I made myself. It's a 7.5 foot medium light with a Shimano Nasi 3000 on it, and then we'll see what we can do. Today is January 12th. Saturday. We're fishing San Antonio Shack area, which is north of Port Mansfield, of course south of Baffin Bay. We're out here in the middle of nowhere. We're by ourselves. We got this whole area by ourselves.
All right, good morning everyone. We're at the famous San Antonio Shack north of Port Mansfield, Texas. That is the west shoreline that we're looking at there. Let me zoom into it. It's a nice overcasty day. But San Antonio Shack is a spoiled island from dredging that's been made year after year when they dredge. And it's located right off the ICW. There's a marker right there. And this is the northern part of San Antonio Shack. And it runs north and south. And I'll post a picture of that here on the right, on the left, somewhere on the screen so you can kind of get an idea from Google Earth. Raul chose to fish real close to those obstructions that I want to make sure you take a note of, because on high tide those are covered and I don't want you hitting your boat on those. So usually I try to park as west as I can on this main island on the north side. Alright, I've been fishing for about 10 minutes here in San Antonio Shack. Haven't had a bite yet. I'm not seeing much. It's nice and still, nice and quiet, but no bait, nothing moving. So we're gonna keep on trying. I started off with a Kelly Wiggler jalapeno popper. That's what was on there from the last time I fished. So we'll give this a try and see if we can get on a fish. Alright guys, I moved over here to where these pilings are at that I was talking about earlier. Let me show you where the boat's at. Right there. That's the island on the north side of San Antonio Shack. And these are the pilings I'm talking about. Gotta be extremely careful with these, because sometimes these are submerged underwater. I'm stepping on one right now. So there's a good amount right there. Just to give you another idea, these are on the south side of this little island, those pilings that are right there. So if you park anywhere to the west of those pilings, you should be good. And that's a really good picture of the boat with the clouds in the back. That just looks gorgeous. Alright, we made a quick move inside of San Antonio Shack. That's where we were at the northern point. If you come south, there's a submerged piece of old dredging pipe right there. Sometimes it's submerged, sometimes it's exposed. We're about in the middle. There's a white PVC pipe out there that I usually do a good job of catching fish in and around that spot. We got Raul trying it out. The bite has been extremely slow. The major is at 9:30, so I'm hoping that the bite will pick up, but it's dead out here. Alright guys, we're gonna keep it real. We've fished here at San Antonio Shack for a while, Haven't caught shit. It is extremely still, no bait moving. Boat looks gorgeous sitting in the water though, but that ain't helping us catch any fish. So we're just gonna try to keep it real, document whether we're doing good or bad. And right now we're doing bad, even though the major's supposed to start at 9:30. We're gonna move out to deeper water and see if we can catch some fish out there. Maybe they're just hiding in the deeper water. All right, Rudy, what did you think about this crappy ass wade?
Well, the water's definitely cold. It's shallow. We need to find the fish. They're probably warm. They probably hitting that bottom level where the soft mud is at, so we need to go deep.
Yeah, we're gonna go try the north land cut area and see if we can catch them off the ICW. We might have to do some drift fishing though. All right, Rudy, we need a fishing report update.
Fishing's been slow. We gotta find a fish.
All righty, yo. Still not really seen any bait or anything yet.
No bait moving, no bait jumping. We're basically the true definition of blind casting.
Where are we at?
We're over here in Gladys's hole, trying it, seeing what's going on.
Yeah, I don't want to wade this spot yet until I get a bite. So we'll keep on blind casting. Water's not pretty.
Well, I'll tell you right there where it was glass, there was something sticking out of the water, moving around, and you see where the water's disturbed over there?
Yeah.
But I don't think we're drifting that direction.
All right, guys, more free fishing advice. We're still sucking, and somebody knows that they need to take a rest. Pelicans and the seagulls are just sitting there, not moving. So remember what I said before, when you see pelicans diving, that's usually a good sign. Right now they're just sitting, warming up, and the fishing is sucking, but we're keeping it real. I'm gonna try to get you those cords.